Hello everyone, Hector here from thefanriot.com. Today I will be doing a quick review and a slight pre-unboxing of the Sony Silver wired stereo headset for the PS3, PS4, and the PC. This headset is one of two different headsets, the second being the Sony Gold wireless headset, which actually comes in three colors, black, white, and the 20th edition gray color. That one obviously is made to pair with the Sony PlayStation 4 20th anniversary edition, which is gray like the PS1. Moving on, this one here is obviously the wired set. It only comes in one color, black with the blue accent. And the second one obviously comes in three, like I said before, but that one's wireless, and but we'll get into it. I'm doing here like a pre-boxing so you guys can kind of see what comes in it. I have already tested it, but I kind of packaged it back up so you guys can take a look and kind of see what's inside. So let's get started. So let's look at the box. So here's some nice little images. Destiny, Far Cry, The Order, 1986. Some information regarding what's inside. Here you see a volume mic controls and explaining its lightweight design and all that other stuff. Here's the information for the app. Sorry for the close-up. For the app that you can download through the PlayStation Network store, where you can actually pair it and do some modifications. That's basically it. It doesn't say it here. Oh, actually, it does. If you see here, it says 7.1 virtual sound. So this is supposed to be technically have 7.1 surround within the two speaker drivers. Though it varies depending on. Obviously, you're gonna get that sound on your PS4 because it's built for it, but you might not get the same sound on your PC if you have a cheap or onboard video card. But let's move on. So here goes. That's basically all there is to it. This plastic here comes with the quick start guide, warranty, couple of looks like it's the model number, something like that, and it comes with this USB kind of plug dongle thing. Has the insert for the 3.5 millimeter insert for the headset. Has up and down volume. Kind of like a sound to stop or pause the sound, and for chat. So we'll put that aside here, and here's the headset. Let's move that aside. So yeah, that's basically it. It comes with, it's not gold plated, so that's kind of a bummer. However, it's not a big deal, I guess. It does have the three-part 3.5 millimeter insert for audio and video. So let's check out the rest of it. So here's the up and down for the headset. Pretty simple. Right, left, kind of lettering right there, so on one side to put it, but sometimes it doesn't really matter. Here's some cushion on top. This actually feels really nice here. It's really soft. Here is a little bit of glossy. You can tell, you can kind of get your fingerprints on it, so it's not a big deal to some people. And that's basically it. Now I'm going to get in detail into the comfort. I'm going to say that these are probably like out of a 10, maybe like a 5 in comfort. Well, if you're a person who has a wide head like myself, these will actually start to hurt after a while. Now I've tried stretching them a little bit, and that's helped a bit, but I have read that these are actually not meant to be stretched, so these will break on you, so be very careful. I know some people would actually heat these and trying to kind of stretch them out, which actually makes a lot of sense, but I don't recommend it. It's up to you if you want to do that. Also, the mic, actually, you can't really see where it's at. I kind of like how it's kind of hidden here, and there it is. That's it. So I do want to emphasize that in order to get this mic to work, you have to click it down like that. Hear it? Right there. So I've read reviews and a lot of complaints where people returned this headset because they thought the mic didn't work, but it was basically because they never clicked it all the way down. This will actually activate the boom mic, as well as in the actual PC. In the PC, it's actually a little bit more of a pain in the butt because you have to actually go in there, sometimes go into the volume mixer, right click and select the mic device, and then actually activate it or enable it, so it actually works. I've actually used this to Skype and I haven't had any problems. I have more problems actually having it to work with like audio tools like with Audacity. You would actually have to plug this, try to plug this in and actually remove any USB or auxiliary speakers, because then the audio will either both come in between these speakers or this headset and the actual PC speakers, or just through the PC speakers and not through this. So you would have to even activate the speaker sometimes to work through here in order for it to get to work for certain tools like Audacity, which is kind of unfortunate because it's kind of a pain in the butt. And specifically, it's because it's USB. It works through a driver. It's not like having the audio and mic cable like some other headsets. This one's made more on the digital side, and it's specifically made to work for the PS4. Now, getting into sound quality on the PS4, it's actually sounds pretty good. When you just plug this into the if you're going to use it just like this, you plug it into the controller, and then you go into change some options, and there's mic and speaker options or headset options. You have to enable that so this could actually work, and after that you just plug and play this. The other way is basically using the adapter here to plug it in straight into here, and then plugging this straight into the PS4 or PS3. This actually gives you more control with chat and muting the chat and the sound, and up and down on the volume, so you get nice little controls. What I don't like is that this is actually separate. I kind of wish that there was some actual volume controls here, or maybe even that has the mic, but I wish I had some actual volume controls, maybe some skip buttons that you can actually pair with, let's say, your headphones or your phone. I would think that Sony would have actually done this so it would work with their Sony devices, which eventually you would probably have to find an app for Android and put it on your other devices, which is totally fine. So that probably would have been something cool, but it is a cheaper device. I got this for a pretty good deal, and so they're not going to add all those features. They did add. The thing is that they added it on this part, so that's what kind of gets me. I would like the controls to be over here, but anyway. On the PS4 and the PS3, this sounds magnificent. You do get a lot of range of sounds. The bass is not heavy. It's actually pretty low. The acoustics are really nice and clear. It's a pretty decent headset. It's probably not my go-to headset for gaming on the PC, but for the PS4, it's fine. I actually prefer wired over wireless because I have issues with actually setting up wireless and actually enjoying the sound. There's always problems with wireless, getting the perfect sound and having to charge another device. Having to charge more devices is always annoying to me, at least. Not for everyone, but to me it's annoying. And I guess the biggest problem I have is that it's USB to the PC. So I don't recommend this for the PC because it's just the sound is not there. So if you have a dedicated sound card, again, this will probably sound terrific. However, the problem lies here on the 3.5 millimeter jack, where it's not for just audio or video on its own. It's a dual, not audio and video. I'm sorry, audio and sound. Or speaker and mic. So you would probably have to get a splitter to split the sound. which some audiophiles will tell you that actually decreases the quality of the sound because it has to split through here, especially being that this is not a gold-plated jack. And or even some video cards actually have 3.5 millimeter with the that will support this, but not all. You might have to get a high quality card. Might not be worth buying a card just to hear these cheap headphones. So I recommend using them on your PlayStation. But I mean, you can use them for whatever you want. I'm just kind of giving you a heads up that the quality is not going to be there on an onboard sound card, especially when you're plugging in through the USB. It's just not there. You can adjust some of the audio, will sound okay, but it's not going to sound the best. Comparing it to other headsets, for example, I am going to compare it to Beats by Dre. I know people hate those headsets, but I do love the Pros. And by far, of all the headsets, other than the Marshalls and a couple other headphones that I've used, the Beats Pro sound terrific if you lower the bass on the equalizer, and they're actually very clear. I don't recommend the cheaper Beats by Dre because just the quality is not there. It's all gimmick. But I do think that the old Pros are something you might want to look into if you're looking for a good headset that you might actually now find cheaper because they're kind of discontinued. They have newer models which don't sound as good. These I did get for cheap. I wouldn't have paid the full price. When they first came out, they were I think $90, and now Best Buy has them for $50. And I got these on Amazon for $24.99. Actually, I think it's lowered. I think this has gone down to $23.96 or some change. But for the price, it's not bad. I've seen other headphones that are actually getting cheaper. They're probably sound way better than these. I bought the Marshalls, the Majors. Those are made for acoustics. The bass is not heavy, but the sound quality on those headphones are just amazing. It's all gold plated, and the Majors, since their Major 2s are out, have been discontinued, but you can find them at like $50, and it's totally worth the $50. So I'd recommend those if you're planning to use those for like your headset, or maybe listen to maybe watch a movie, or even on some gaming. I think they're great. They also come with a mic. So these I would rate maybe about a 6-7 out of 10, just because they're slightly uncomfortable. The quality is okay. They sound good. On your PS4 digital devices, they're going to sound clear because they're made for this, for better sound, at least the 7.1. But on the PC, I don't recommend it unless you have a good motherboard or a good card. And I actually prefer when the gaming headsets come split with audio and mic. But that's basically it. I'm gonna link where you can actually get this cheap. I even seen them as low as $20. I think through Slick Deals or and even on Groupon. I know Amazon, they're on 23 and some change. So I mean, if you're looking for a cheap headset that are actually built pretty well, these are good for you. If you're not planning on spending $60, $70, $100, $300 on a pair of headphones, then I recommend these. But beware that this can be a little tight. The quality is not the best, but it's decent, and it's gonna sound great on your PS4 or PS3. And if you like to game with headsets that are wired, this is probably the cheap alternative for you if you don't want to spend $100 on a Turtle Beach headset. So that's basically it. You can follow us at thefineride.com, and we'll be bringing more reviews to you. I do apologize for my noob review here. This is like the first review I've ever done, so I'm kind of testing the waters. But thanks a lot for listening and watching, and have a great week.